This is what's pissing me off today. I'm Bob Pritchard. Well, we've talked on several occasions about the curse of, 2025, 24, with all these speed cameras that have been turning up. And it turns out that even the Premier, Doug Ford, is getting a little upset with this whole situation. And why would he be doing that, since he's the guy who put the legislation in place? Well, he says that several municipalities, no names mentioned here, have been abusing the right to put speed cameras in. They've been putting cameras in some areas where there are no schools, and the whole object of putting in the speed cameras was to make it safe in the school zones. So Ford says that people are even getting tickets for being 5 or 6 kilometers over the limit. How can that be? Oh, yeah, because the municipalities set the limit somewhere, the threshold for when people get tickets and when they don't get tickets. So if you're a desperate municipality and need more money, you set your threshold to 2 kilometers over the limit. Now here in town, that's not the case. We don't know where that threshold is, but Mayor Lovett has clearly stated that it's not at 2 kilometers over the limit. So, driver beware. And of course, that's the problem that's really alienating a lot of people. If you're driving along the road, you see the sign that says there's a radar thing ahead of you, a photo radar, so you slow down. If it's a 40 zone or even occasionally a 50 zone, but sometimes a 40 zone, you're at 39 kilometers an hour because you don't need to be making personal donations to the municipality to help them out of their financial crunch. So we just drive more slowly. And then once you get through the zone that has the cameras, well, it's back up to regular driving speeds. Of course, the smart people at York Regional Police have been putting radar at the other end. So as you accelerate away from the camera, they're waiting for you just a little further down the road. But anyway, Dougie says he's reached the end of this whole discussion with the speed cameras, and if municipalities are going to abuse the privilege of putting them in by putting them where they're not supposed to be or issuing tickets en masse at ridiculously slow speeds, then he will change the legislation himself. Now, that's not pissing me off, but what everybody else has been doing certainly is pissing me off today. I'm Bob Pritchard.